Hey all, this is Urs, and welcome to Stellaris. I know that you have been mentioning, you as in the royal you, that it was time to get some grand strategy up in the channel. Y'all wanted me to try Europa Universalis and things of that nature. Crusader Kings or things like that. So I heard about Stellaris from Paradox. It's kind of like from what I hear, a good introduction to the grand strategy genre. It's kind of 4Xy with a lot of grand strategy bits, so you can kind of get a feel for it. I've sunk, probably less than a dozen hours into the game just to understand the mechanics, so my caveat here is going to be, I'm not a big player of grand strategy from Paradox. I'm not very familiar with it, but the time I have spent with it is awesome. It's very cool, very deep, and actually has a really neat narrative structure to it, and I'm going to be trying to think dramatically, I don't know, dramatically, it sounds like I'm making a dramatic reading of something, but dramatically kind of add that to the game. It's kind of really an experience that I want to share with you all, and if you like the series, obviously please let me know in the comments, thumb it up, thumb it down, because I'm having a blast with this. Hopefully we will too, and make this, I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing, but it could be if it proves popular enough. And as you clearly saw, I've made, so you have a couple pre-made civs you can start with. You got friendly humans, you've got militaristic humans, you've got these creepy bastards, you've got creepy bird people with 4 eyes. They have a bunch of pre-mades, but you can make your own. It's a space slot! Now, so I made the Ursinian Mandate, which we're going to play with a little bit. They're space bat sheep things. I don't know. They look pretty cool. We are arid world specialists because we are individualist, militant spiritualists who run a military republic. So this is kind of Starship Troopers-esque. Service brings citizenship kind of thing. But it gives a cheaper army and ship upkeep and more war happiness, which makes our lives easier. And then there's an election every 5 years. I'll explain some of the mechanics as we get through the game. The mechanics are really deep, and there's a lot to talk about, so I'll kind of do them whole hog rather than sitting here for half an hour explaining to you how the game works. But just to quickly show you what the bonuses do, Individualist gives us 10% credits, no half slavery tolerance, and more ethics divergence, meaning people think for themselves and we're not, conformists necessarily. I do this because I just like the idea of an individualist empire. Injury credits are nice, but Militarist, be fun. I saw a lot of LPs that were playing pacifists, so I'm like, screw that, we're going militarist. Alliance influence costs more, but we gain more influence from rivalries, more damage for our land military, and more war happiness. So again, we're going to be doing pretty well with that. And we're spiritualist, so that gives us 5% happiness overall in the Empire, which can be good when we're incorporating other species. The species itself is Ursinian. It's not self-aggrandizing at all. We are sedentary, so our migration time is longer and our resettlement cost is higher. That's a negative trait, but that enabled us to get extra points to get both of these. Industrious, which grants us 15% more minerals, which you use to build stuff. Energy is kind of upkeep. And natural engineers. We research engineering stuff better. We're good with all the shiny guns and ships and stuff. We have mass drivers that are starting weaponry, because why not? Guns in space are cool, yo. Better than lasers or missiles. Just get a lot of guns. We have avian-looking ships because, in my opinion, they look the best. And we use wormhole travel, which is allegedly one of the advanced setting options. I tried all 3 FTLs in my familiarization with the game. And this has actually turned out to be my favorite. I think it's the most, I don't want to say micro-intensive, but most intensive. So I do like the wormhole travel. We're going to run on a small map for now, just so we can actually get through the series if, just to kind of get a first feel, and we can do something crazy next time on a bigger map to get around with a more complex situation or however we want to go. We're going to allow all FTL options, so no other race is limited to what we're doing. And difficulty is going to be set on normal. And again, since I don't know anything about anything and I don't know how stable the game is, we're not going to Iron Man anything. We're just going to run it this way. So we're going to try Spiral. Let's do Spiral Galaxy. It looks so pretty. Looks so pretty. And here we go. So much fun. Okay, so this is a real-time game, oddly enough, unlike Civ, which is turn-based, so grand strategy and all. So, dramatic narration time. In the eons since the first primitive Ursinian communities took shape in the dry canyons and mesas of Kel Prime, our civilization has spread and prospered. Many wars were fought between our early nation-states, and those who could not defend themselves disappeared or were absorbed by stronger neighbors. These endless wars fostered a strong martial tradition. And to this day, full citizenship is reserved for those who have proved willing to sacrifice themselves in defense of the state. Now, after the successful creation of artificial subspace wormholes, hell yeah, the finest minds of the Ursinian Mandate have finished construction of the first wormhole station at the edge of our system. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Bloody marvelous, let's go. So, really quickly, really easy. Energy does upkeep for ships and buildings and armies and stations. So upkeep stuff. Minerals, you build stuff with minerals, like ships and armies and upkeep. Things that you need to upkeep, you build minerals. That's the idea. Influence lets you do neat things like put edicts on your planets to make people do things in different ways. It lets you build frontier stations, which you can claim uncolonizable parts of space. And you also have 3 types of research: physics, society, and engineering. Physics being your general science research about the mysteries of the universe, and also lasers. If you took lasers, this is where all the laser technology is. Missiles and ballistics are over here in engineering. And then we also have society research, which is kind of colonization, clearing worlds for habitation, biology, things like that. That goes under society research. And you have scientists researching all of these for you. Yeah, there's a lot. Trust me, my first couple hours of this was kind of figuring out where everything goes. Alright, so we have Glorium, Garma, and Ethog doing various types of research. Glorium is here doing Maniacal. He's got 5% faster research speed. We've got research speed on new worlds, which is great, because this is one of the first things you research is how to colonize. You need to learn the New Worlds protocol. So we'll have 12% research on that. That's huge. And then research speed on materials, his specialty, is 10%. So that's pretty good. Let's start with, let's see, orbital conversion, give you solar panel network, deflectors, or gravitic sensors. Faster survey speed. Early on, this could be very useful, so we can survey worlds quicker. So we're going to start with that. Garma is going to go do New Worlds Protocol because we need to see 12% because this is a bonus. That's so nice. It's going to be very fast early colony ships so we can supply it with materials and minerals. And we're probably going to roll... I don't want to go through another technology level. We're happy with our ballistics, thank you. We can build deep space platforms or get engineering facilities for engineering research. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with nanomechanics for now. Okay, so that's that. We're doing that. We have a science ship which can survey the space here. So we're going to start surveying the system. We can just right-click and say, survey this particular body or do the entire system. Let's do the entire system. It'll pick the most efficient path to do it in, depending where you start. Construction ships are ships that help you construct things like mass wormhole stations or mass extractors or things like that. Where's our wormhole station, actually? It's over here. Okay. So, and we also have some military ships, the corvettes, 3 corvettes. And we use the mollusk naming stuff because, like, the corvette named Meshuggah is pretty freaking cool, so we did that. And there's our world, home world. Planet Governor, doing good. The surface, these are things to clear. Oh, we have a lot of clear space, actually. This is really nice. Our single populations are here. We can build improvements that way. I'm going to focus early on minerals, I think. The food is good to focus on as well, but I found that to get early colony ships and really early colonization, emphasizing minerals and mineral production is good. Let me speed this up just a little bit, because the early time, there's really not much to do. I'm going to keep following my science ship, which is right here. You can see that thing flying around. It looks so good. This is one thing about this game. It is really pretty. I mean, look at this. This is our star. Look at that. It's got the flares. It's got the little rings on the front of the systems. Like, this is just absolutely gorgeous to look at. You spend hours just looking at these planetary systems. Very, very nice. But right now we're currently surveying worlds with blue lasers. Anyway, enough staring at that sunlight. I'm sorry if that made anyone's eyes bleed. So far, we haven't found anything. I'm going to follow my science ship, like I said, with my constructor, see what's going on. The galaxy kind of looks like this. We have a spiral galaxy with the 2 arms, and if you look here, this orange dot gives you the range of our jump. It gives you the range of how far we can actually jump with our ships via our wormhole. And to make another set, we can, let's say, build a wormhole generator out here in the system. It will have another circle around there, and that's how far we can jump. Only one ship can use it at a time. There's potential habitable world here. Remember, we're arid world specialists, so we can't do tundra or tomb worlds. Ugh. That's about all we've got. This will be the next place to survey, I think. One of the things I do want to do is probably get an early survey ship done. So let me go back into the initial system here. Get another survey ship, another science ship. We'll probably recruit another scientist to do this as well. Got energy, again, not that interesting to me. Because it does require upkeep. Sure, we'll build the energy stuff later, but I want to start building the minerals first. It's just way more important, and we have limited minerals to do it. It costs 90 minerals to build an extractor. So that'll be, yeah, 90 for a mining station. I'd rather, here we go, there we go. Big mineral deposit. Awesome. You build that. Build mining station. Nice. And we're going to be sending our science ships running around everywhere. But yeah, wormhole generators are great.
Construction complete.
You don't have to have an actual, I think, part on your ship in order to do this. I'm going to quickly buy a specialist scientist here. Normally, if you do warp drive or hyperspace drive, you need that drive. Where's the damn thing? Here you go. Leaders. Recruit a scientist. This costs influence to recruit. So we're going to recruit... Who's a good survey guy? Research speed... Okay, that's not bad. We could do, if we can get some ancient civilization anomalies you find in worlds, we can use him. So, Abogator. Go here. Abogator. Go there. Very nice. And we'll send you to survey the Falnagar system. Survey this. Let me know what you find. And so the construction ship is working and doing things. But yeah, the advantage of wormhole generators, you don't need anything special. You just rip a hole through time. You got to spend stuff on building the actual wormholes themselves. But other than that, you actually don't need any kind of stuff on your ships. Your ships are actually cheaper and you can fit more weapons on them, as far as I understand it. And they're usually pretty efficient to get around, these wormhole generators. So it's really nice to kind of move your ships rapidly. It's very efficient. So what do we got? We got a scientist has leveled up. Very good. Leader's gained a level already. Very nice, from all the surveying he's been doing. So we're currently building our mineral extractors. And again, this is going to cost money to maintain. And we're going to probably go back and build the energy extractor in a second. I just wanted to make sure I had the minerals for the mineral extractor first. Complete the construction of a mining station. Very good. So we're now going to construct a energy station. Next to Goblor! Goblor! Burninating the countryside. Alright, and what do we have here? Falnagar. A nice system here. We got an uncolonizable world. We do have potential society research here. Yeah, 0% habitability for us. What kind of world is this? A tomb world, yeah. So we're going to build a research station there, and this just gives you research. It kind of... These tell you kind of what it does. It's a research station. It gives you research. So we found an anomaly. Surveying Falnagar. 45% chance failure risk. What? Yeah. Failure risk could be bad, too. You fail, there's a chance that you're going to die. And this is a level 2 anomaly. He's only a level 1 guy, so we're going to not use this anomaly. We're just going to leave that be for now until someone levels up. We have a level 2 guy. This fellow. What is your odds to survey this? 20% failure risk. I could probably have him do it after he finishes. Yeah, you can actually queue stuff up as well. So when we finish doing our planets there, I'll probably have him try for that anomaly. It's worth a go. It could be really useful. He's found an anomaly, I know. I know, young one.
System survey complete.
Alright. So, the Falnagar system has been fully surveyed. The discovery of alien life. The UMS Gashalaga has made a startling find on Falnagar 3, the third. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Kel Prime. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Falnagar 3 are sentient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are ... We may not be alone back here, out here, in there. Society research gained 60. Very nice. So the other thing I want to talk about is colony ships. Colony ships? Okay, so we finished a couple things. Science ship is done. You finished Falnagar already? Oh, you finished. The other science ship's still working. So the other thing is you can only build mining stations within your control zone. So it makes sense to survey these systems first, I found. And this is how the wormhole generators work. You need to make a jump where one point is actually starting at a system that has a wormhole. So that's why you need to jump here and then jump there. Luckily, it's very quick. And if we start getting more colonizable worlds with wormhole stations built outside the gravity well, then we can use this a little more flexibly. It's an interesting system to use. I think it's more interesting than the warp, so that's why I did it that way. So we're going to move you to Falnagar as well. They're going to queue up a little bit at the wormhole stations to see how that goes. And as soon as our science ship here, who's got a level 2 scientist, we're going to try to do the anomaly. What's this? And you got 35% faster anomaly research speed. Damn! Doing pretty good. We got a big home world. No. Change my mind. Don't move. Don't move to the wormhole generator. Build this. Build this first. Change my mind. Go back to what you were doing. You're not wormholing yet? Good. Good. Alright. So, finish the mining station. Finish the survey. Contact report. The Ursinian Mandate is abuzz with news of alien organisms discovered by the UMS Gashalga some time ago. Ursine theologians have been partaking in arcane rites since his first sign that divine providence extends outside of Kel Prime, attempting to find new answers. Okay. That's fine. You can do your rites, I guess. Let me speed this up for a second while we're just waiting for the surveys to finish. What happened to our science ship? Oh, he's jumping, that's right. I forgot. I made him jump. I made him do it. But you can see how quickly the minerals go away. The minerals, we're already down 31. We can't even build a mining station for another couple months. That's why I focus on the mining ones first. You need kind of that income early. Science is good. It's important. And if you start falling behind, you need to focus on it. But other than that, you really got to get that going.
System survey complete.
So system survey is done there. Let's see. Science ship. Yeah, let's send you to do this anomaly now. Yeah. Research that. our level 2 guy. And hopefully won't fail. It's a 20% chance to fail, but, you know, 1 in 5, it's not so bad. It's like XCOM. Just watch, he dies. Tragic error. Is this a colonizable world? An arid world! Oh, we got a potentially habitable world already. Nice. Thrad 1. I keep saying Thrad the First. Why? Thrad 1. This will be habitable. So we should try, once we have enough income, to push out a colony ship. I'm going to keep making these mining stations because overall it's a better investment. But now that I know that, I'm going to start saving up some minerals to make sure we can do this quickly. And it even has a science bonus on this planet once we colonize it. Probably one tile will have that. So constructor ship is going to quickly, we're going to queue up an action here. You can queue up with shift. So while it's doing that, I'm going to say shift, queue up this. Oh, we can't queue it, we don't have the materials. All right.
System survey complete.
System survey complete. And that would be the console, which I don't need. Science ship. What are we doing? All right, so you're done here. Let's bring you down a sec. All right, since we basically have no other things in our influence zone, let's move here and survey that system, sorry. Survey Zabir. Should be fun. We're close to that. We have 95. Finally, good. Swirling shadows. Okay, so this is the anomaly research. Immense ragged planes of shadow drift across Follingar 2's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Alarig is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Adds the shadow play modifier to Follingar 2, and 6 science research. So that's a really nice, look at 10 society research in that system. Wow, that's huge. What are you doing? You're moving to, yeah, Zabir. So let's use you to scan some other worlds here. Let's go, let's check out on this side. Hello from the other side. All right, anyway, mining station. Still, as much as I want this society research, it would be amazing to get all that stuff. We're gonna queue up the mining station. Finish that. You're almost done building that. Yeah, he's almost done building it. Very good. And so far we haven't had a need for our military fleet yet, and that's perfectly fine. The less you have to fight early, the better off you're gonna be, I think. That's done, and now he's going to queue up his action and start moving toward Thrad to make that. So yeah, the shift queue is actually really, really useful, I found. Pretty nice system. I mean, it's not much, it's a small little system, but there's a barren world out here we can't really do much with. But the fact that this is 10 society reaching Follingar, and other civs, oh, another arid world here, Zyobir, another colonizable planet. Oh, we're going to be going early colonizing, really hard. But the thing is, once it's in your influence zone, this green area, other civs can't actually get at it. So that's why it's important to kind of expand your influence quickly. A desert world. So we could potentially inhabit this. It's not going to be great. We need desert colonization. Though because we are from an arid world, it's slightly less good for us, but I think it's like still 60%, so it's mostly habitable. And that's like productivity and pop... Is it pop max? No, the space is pop max. I think it's like productivity and happiness overall. But this is cool. We have 2 colonizable worlds really close. I'm probably going to colonize Zyobir first, just because it's going to expand our influence faster than Thrad. We're going to backfill. And Abelgor is level 2. Very nice. Our leader is getting better. We have more than just one level 2 scientist, which I like. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah, there's 3 speeds. There's normal, there's slow, there's slowest, and then obviously there's normal, fastest, and if something major happens, you're paused. Some form of alien vessels in the Riblor system. These strange objects have been flagged as alpha aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Agreed. News of aliens ships humming through the ether have reached Kel Prime, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book of the Ursinian Mandate's bid for a stellar empire. I guess we should have called it just Ursinian Mandate rather than the Ursinian Mandate, but okay. No problem. Let's slow this down for a sec. These are neutrals. Yeah, they're neutral fleets. So sometimes the aliens are aggressive, and that ends you quickly if you're not careful. But this is good news, man. This is good news. Now, we have a little bit of power needs. We're probably going to... Wait, where's the 4? Is this from one system? No, it's 2 separate things. Colony ships take a lot of power. It's like almost 8. You can burn through your surplus a little bit, so I don't really need that much. I really want this number to go way up. That's really important to me. And our science is proceeding at pace, I think. We have 25 months. Now, because we have a special project, we can do it here. Finishes in 180 days, but it'll interrupt your society research. I want to get the colony ships up quickly, so I'm actually going to hold off researching the aliens until we finish this. I want the colony ships, and once we hit 350, I do believe. 350 for... Yeah, sorry, can't see it yet, but it's 350. If I remember correctly, at this difficulty at least. We are playing on normal because it's my first time, eh? Be gentle. Be gentle. Well, technically my third time, but I played for like just a little bit in the beginning to understand how the FTL methods work. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Let's speed this up a little bit. Get a little closer to that tasty 300 number. And this is per month, this income. So if we're looking
System
at
survey complete.
roughly... Oh, you're done already. Ain't you just a freaking overachiever. Alright, look at Chohar then. Survey. Yeah, so as I was saying, so this is per month, right? So if you look 25 months till we have the colony ship research is 250, that'll get us right there effectively. So I don't build anything at this point. I can go okay, or I can build the mineral station. Yeah, let me build the mineral station real quick. Move here, and we'll do that going... Oh, we can do this. Why can't I build a mining city? Oh, wait a minute. The one rule I told you already, you can't do it outside your influence range, of course. I do forget that a lot. Like I said, I'm still remembering mechanics here. Don't do that, don't do that. Move here. So do I build a science station? I don't think I do. Like I said, I need to save my equipment. I will go here, though. Wait, this is... I'm not going to build this anyway. This is colonizable. Okay, so we now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Kale Prime. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. So, commendable initiative. We can have a habitable worlds survey event chain, or screw off, I don't want to be bothered. I will take that event chain. What do we have to do for this one again? We need to survey habitable worlds. They don't count the ones we already did. Kind of lame. But the nature of the beast. Okay, so we're going to move you towards Zeobir, because that'll be the next place we colonize, and this is going to be another colonization. We're not bother with the science ship right now. So move here, Constructor. And we'll save that for when we get a colony out there. And let's keep going. It's been a pretty quiet early game. I'm kind of glad that we don't have too much crazy stuff going on. There's some events you can get early that happened to me once that you have to like fight off a squadron of rebels or something. It's pretty crazy. So we're glad we didn't have to burn minerals on that. That just slows down your early colonization. And early colonization is the shit. It is good stuff. It's good soup. You probably... Where were we colonizing? Hold on. Slow this down for a second. Anomaly. 0% failure risk. Wow. Ancient precursor civilization. Inhospitable rock. Do it. 0% failure sounds good to me. So, you construction ship, where are you? You're here. So we're going to be colonizing Zyobir. And I'll probably need power to do this, so we'll sit on the molten world for now. Just go into orbit here. Enter that orbit, and just don't bother me. We are saving monies, saving lots of monies for that first colony ship, and that'll be good. And after that, the mineral income will be better off, and we'll be in good shape. Alright, so we're doing that anomaly. And again, the science ship is taking care of the anomaly right there, so that is beautiful. I am running the detailed view. I tend to like the data, otherwise you just take away which are anomalies, where it's habitable or not. So, I like the detailed view. It kind of reminds me how many planets actually have the chance to have it. The First League. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Zlobir 6. If what we have learned from these artifacts is correct, this civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different alien races. They called themselves the First League, and appear to have coexisted in relative peace some 2 million years ago. Damn, someone beat us to it. Though the Zeobir system lies in the region of space that seems to have made up the core of their territory, a partial map found among the artifacts indicates that this First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse. Interesting.
Situation
Another event
updated.
chain now. What do we have? The First League. We had to find some more relics of these folks. Okay. Fair enough. And the science ship has nothing to do. You're the one in Zlobir. Okay, well, we're going to be expanding influence here, so let's just do these systems one at a time. And Chohar, again, it could be another nice thing if we can get influence out here. If I see no habitable worlds, I may think of building a frontier outpost here if these are useful resource stars. We'll see. The early game is kind of a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of waiting around. It's just, it takes a little bit to get underway, really, until you start getting your colonies up. And I do like early colonies. It's just so strong. Colonies take a long time. Colony ships take a long to build. You know, colonies in general take a long time to get up and running. So the earlier you get them down on the planet, the better. I'm trying to see just on the surface if I can improve power in some way. We don't have any research to do that. And I don't want to build too many other modules here because, again, I need the colony ship. And we'll, you know, build food, we'll clear stuff. All this is going to happen. We may be a little tight on power early, but that's okay. We don't have a lot of power in our current influence zone. It's kind of funny. And we're lucky enough that we haven't run into any hostile aliens, really, anywhere. It's kind of nice. We don't have any decent, like, power tiles here, though, right? You already have a power plant there, and another one there. And our core capital is giving a lot of stuff here already. Up, left, right, and center. You're going to be unemployed. I may have to build something there. I may build a mineral or power extractor. There's a lot of other power on the planet, though. We'll see. We may be a little shot in power. Normally, I overbuilt power before and didn't have enough minerals, and I felt like I was really slowing my colonization. So in this case, I'm not going to make that mistake. I find that minerals is really important early, and you'll always get power. And we have enough of a backlog of power that it's just, it's fine. We're almost got the research done. We're sitting at 14 months. That's going to be... We have 400 credits, so yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, we're definitely going to colonize Z over here, and that'll give us the worlds that give us energy too, so that'll be really, really nice. So we're going to speed this up to very fast, so let this kind of flow through a little bit while we're doing our researches and our surveys.
Anomaly found.
Okay. So we're in a normal 22% fail risk. Asteroid in orbit. That's a little high, but it's still 1 in 5. You know, I'm going to leave that be for now. Let me just at least finish the system research, and then if you die horribly, we'll mourn you in a proper way, okay? Fastest, we're almost there to the level that we need for finances. It was very good. And how much more time do we need for the research? 10 months. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Another anomaly. This guy's a 3-skill guy with a 22% failure chance as well. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me pause this for a second. Let me think about it. So this is the one in Mirglorg? No. This is the UMS Mirglorg, sorry. Which one are you? That one. It's the Chohar one. Okay. There's another anomaly here. So he's a 15% failure risk to do that one. You know what? Let me do this one first. I've rolled pretty badly before. Like, really badly. So I'm going to have you do that anomaly. Mirglorg. Research that one. And we'll save that one for when we have a little higher level. I don't want to my scientist that early. It's kind of pointless. It's leveled up too. It's nice. Our scientist is getting better. Ooh, there's a lot of minerals in this world.
Research complete.
Hey, gravitic sensors are done. Survey speed goes faster. That's nice. So now we can... And if you don't pause it for research... Initially, I used to pause it all the time. Like, no, I can't waste research. You don't. It just goes to, like, a backlog. When you tell it to research something, you will. So, another research lab, fusion reactors for storage capacity, or power plant level 2. Yes, please. That way, if we can't find any energy extractors, we can get stuff on the planet surface pretty easily. It'll take 45 months to research. 9 months till we can launch our first colony ship. Glorious. So we actually are going to have enough time to actually build this research thing here. So let me build the research station, and I'll have enough cash as soon as we get that technology done. It's fine. I want to just finish Thrad. Oh, no, wait. I'm not going to build in Thrad. Crap. Go to here. Go to here. Go to here. Move here. Move to Falingar. I don't want you to build all the research stations, but I'll build this one at least. I keep forgetting that that's the world we're going to settle as a science bonus. I'm not going to waste 90 credits right now, or 90 minerals doing that. Credits. Yeah, this guy plays XCOM, huh? How many more? 8 months. Oh, so good. Alright, so Falingar. Yeah, I'll probably send the construction ship to build... Yeah, 6. Let's build that one. Be efficient about the research stations we build. Oh, it's time. It's time to kick out our first colony ship. It's going to be glorious. Spread the Ursinian Mandate to the stars. It'll be nice to speed this up a little bit.
Research complete.
Research complete. All right, we're going to normal and engineering facility. Good. So, powered exoskeletons is minerals plus 5%, which will be nice. Or we could do level 2 ship weapons and level 2 ship armor. Oh. All right, I really want level 2 coil guns, but let me just do the powered exos first. It'll give us more mineral extraction overall, and that'll be more useful. And then, because we're nowhere near our fleet cap yet, so we're only 3 out of 13. Should be just fine. Come on, we gotta be researching this really soon. 5 months. All right, make that go a little quicker, shall we? Those 5 months can't come soon enough. Towed asteroid. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Magama 1. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters, it's not spelled correctly, I don't think, can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. Interesting. So we get engineering research on Magoma 1. Ah, it's nice. That'll be a good research station, actually. I like that. And this science ship is done, so research Tabilic or Errol? Let's do Errol. Survey Errol. I want to get these done, because that'll be the earlier influence. We'll know more, but this is a huge system. This is nice, Magoma. Yeah, that's when you want to see, potentially, yourself build a frontier outpost. That is insanely good. What are you doing? You're still doing Magoma. Yeah, okay. Oh, Geschlaga. The UMS Geschlaga. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Do we not have colonization protocol yet?
survey
Seriously?
complete.
Alright, let's see. And you can go do Habon now. Survey that system. Constructor, still constructing. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting with bated breath. 3 months. 3 months of colonies! 3 months of colonies! Good, man. Be good. Let's see. Fastest, yes. Oh, it's almost there. Almost there. I'm just ready. I'm ready to click the button. Man, I'm a little obsessive, but I need to be able to do this. I must do this. Come on. End of the month. 3 days. Soon. 4 days, sorry. It's May, I guess.
Research complete.
Yeah, colony ship done. Done and done. I mean done. So colony ship done. New research. We can do frontier clinic. This is nice. It actually gives you happiness and health and food. I mean happiness and food. Leader lifespan and food 10% genome mapping. Really? 10% food in the entire empire. I never got that one. Or propaganda broadcasts for +1 influence monthly. Let me do that. The influence is important, and while the frontier clinic is nice, I can live without it. Here, though, let me go real quick to make an edict while we're doing stuff. So, constructor ship. We now have enough stuff to actually start building more things. So, constructor, let's get more society research done. Let's go and build this. No, we're going to start going down on power if we do that. Maybe we should use this to build more things on Kel Prime instead. You can't upgrade the power plants yet. Yeah, we're a little tight on power here. There's an edict I can do for this. Policies. Encourage free thought, quarantines, and faster research wouldn't be bad, but more ethics divergence. We can probably do this early to get faster research, and not worry about the ethics divergence yet. We haven't really settled that many worlds yet. And we can go engineering research? No. I mean, we already have a bonus to that. We go physics and society research grants. Let's stick with the research speed. It doesn't look like there's anything useful. I mean, there's a lot of things here to talk about. War economy settings, various other settings of prohibition of slavery, prohibition of purges, which is killing pops that are unruly or stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff. We'll worry about that later. For now, I think encouraging free thought's a nice idea. We're going to get a lot of ethics divergence here, but it's okay. I can live with that. What's this? Abligor is leveled up. Very nice. So do we go negative on energy? How much time do we still need? 35 months until we have... 30 months till we have this. Okay. I mean, we could go negative a little bit, and our new pop will be done in Hirkel pretty soon. We're going to go very negative when we drop our first colony, so I do think I'm going to restrain myself from building... Wow. A lot of leveled up scientists. The guys doing our research level up too, by the way. And then they also die of old age, so you can't get them all forever. So while I do want to keep doing this with our ships, because we have very little energy in the vicinity, yeah, this looks like a very non-habitable part. We could kind of move out toward the rim and see if there's stuff out here. Ooh, it looks like a... Yep. That looks like a massive kind of quasar. Yep, that looks like a quasar. That's nice. That's probably going to give us a lot of research when we look at it. Alright, so we're going to keep it. You'll see, when the colony ship comes out, it takes you like 8 power. It's insane. It's very, very expensive. I'm going to save some minerals until we get the power research here done. Let's do that quicker. Make the world run a little faster. And then the construction ship will probably build some stuff as well.
System survey complete.
Okay, so there's a new election for a consul going on. You'll see kind of how it works. I'm going to click for details. So this is our current leader, I think, Aboglor? Or, no, Ursbanog. This is our current leader. He's an off-world miner, so... Oh, really? So why is my mining station so expensive? Really? Yeah, Ursbanog. So I should have... Wait a minute. So expansionist and Corvette build focus. But the guy with the same name here... Oh no, he's not. I see. He's gonna... That's his mandate. So if he wins the election, we're gonna have to build 4 new mining orbital stations. That's very easy to do. Orbital researcher I don't like as much, because you need to build research stations, and early on it's more difficult to justify. Ah, sorry. We have another world to explore. Let's survey Neckar. It's right on the edge of our jump zone. So we're going to have to be able to... Yeah, it's right there. You can see that line. And I like how it's actually like not all in one plane rather. It's all kind of here as well. So this is one of the very edge we can actually survey. Good, so do that, and we can send you... Let's send you to Dobbin. We're going to finish all these in a second. Actually, let's go to Tlibikitchik. Can I please buy a vowel? Sounds like we're in the Balkans suddenly. Okay. And we're almost there. Yeah, spoken by a Polish guy. Yeah, I should talk about not enough vowels in a word, but you know, minor details. All right, and we're gonna survey all these stars if we can. There's quite a lot of stars in our system here, in our influence area, in our jump area rather.
Updated.
So, Consul Abelgor will rule. Ah, damn it, we didn't win. So, what is our mandate? It's gonna be research stations, isn't it? Yeah, we had to build these. So if you don't do this, it's not bad, but then you miss out on all this tasty influence. So. Alien vessels. Ah, we have the alien stuff too. Let me do the alpha alien research real quick. There's a hostile fleet in Neckar. Hold on, pause that. I want to see what it is. How much power does it have? 420. Okay, so we are not screwing with the hell? That's a lot of crystal thingies hanging around and milking the quasar. So I'm not doing that. And your ships, because they're on evasive stance, which you should have on your science ships, they have no weapons whatsoever. They will evade. As soon as they see something, they just get the hell out of there. So we're not going to be colonizing that anytime soon. It's still a tomb world anyway, so... And we're not going to be going around screwing with those aliens, so that is scary. But they'll run away, and then it'll tell you he's finished running away, and you can do stuff. Running away, eh? Alright, so we got to reallocate some scientists here, because you guys got elected, didn't they? Yeah, he just got elected, so we actually don't have a scientist on this ship. It's kind of one of the annoyances with elections. Sometimes your leader will just get pulled off. You recruit another scientist. So, research speed, rocketry, or statecraft research. Let's just get the guy he might be useful later for other stuff. Just take the generic research speed guy. So you, now that Abelgor is ruling things, and like I said, I want to do the research for alpha aliens. This will be interesting. For me, personally. I want to figure out what these alien things are. And are we doing researching apace here? Yeah, we got propaganda. This is statecraft. Oh, so you could have technically gotten the statecraft guy. Oh, but he's not the guy who got elected, never mind. Glorium took over here, and that's okay. Research speed will work just fine. So watch us completely collapse on our energy. Saglor and Alarig. Okay, so Saglor, what were you doing? Did you were the one who escaped? I think you might have been the one who escaped. Or Mirglorg. No, Mirglorg's escaping. What the hell were you doing, and why did you stop doing things? Alright, go over here. Survey Dabin. And you were running away, so let me just queue up here. Survey that system after you're done running away. Arrakis. The spice must flow. Really? We have Arrakis here? And if you see a fleet there, you'll remember. Remember, this is around 400 strength, so we don't really want to screw with Neckar at all. That's a little too much for us. Our fleet's power is 74 right now, so that's like orders of magnitude worse than what we expected.
Evading hostile fleet.
Wow, more hostile fleets. Where? In Dabin. And this is an arid world, so we do want to try to... Oh my god. 270? Wow, we're being... There's so many crystal things. Another one. Look at that. Look at these red floaty crystal thingies. They're so pretty. They are going to try and kill us, though, so... Alright. Well, so much for our research is going apace. So colony ship. Right now we're losing -5 power a month. So the first thing I want to do is get this thing on a collision course with Zabin to quickly colonize this space. So colonize Zabir 3, or Ziobir 3. I said Zabin, didn't I? And you get to figure out where you want to place this. You want to place it in kind of a central area that gives you a lot of bonuses early, and I think this will be a good place. Just right there, and eventually we'll clear the crazy wildlife. There's a lot of good bonuses here too, so let me just do that right there. Go ahead, we're colonizing that space. Construction ship is hanging, but until we have this influence, we can't really do much about power. So we're going to be saving... Alright, so if you can't do this, which one's evading? Are you evading hostile fleet right now? You're evading hostiles. You're evading hostiles too, aren't you? Yeah, you're totally evading hostiles. So you can now go to survey here. We can't do Dabin, but this is definitely someplace we may want to try to kill aliens in order to try and colonize. It may be difficult, but we'll see. You're going to be running a little bit of power deficit, but I'm saving minerals for a reason. This is going to be 21 months off. That's going to be 120 power down. No, maybe a little tight, actually. How long is it going to take for this thing to actually land? A little bit, I think. Because the colony itself, until it gets placed there, the power drain still occurs, so it's going to be a little intense. I have the feeling I may need to build just a single P-gen once this pop comes out, in anticipation of his spawning. Let me do that while I still have the resources. To build a power plant there, give me +3. And I may actually move a mineral pop onto that tile once it gets built. Yeah, let me move that right there. You'll eventually... until it gets built. How about that, huh? Makes sense. Let's not waste the mineral income while we've got it. And that'll at least mitigate some of the loss. We'll be down to -3, and now we can actually handle. Taking you so long to move. The game is rolling. There we go. There's the wormhole. It just disappeared. Perfect. Zabir. And we're going to want to build a wormhole generator here between our worlds. It'll be a little better with the jump range. Probably build it outside the gravity well. Probably on this side. Well, it doesn't really matter. But we're going to build it wherever the colony is, so ships can go from the colony quickly. We're going to build it right there. So build me a wormhole station right there. And they're pretty cheap. They're only 75 minerals, so it's very, very easy to get them up and running. And now we just hope we have enough energy and time. Spawn faster. Make more mans. Or build this faster. Let's go. Go faster. As our energy surplus drops. It's the first time I actually was tight on energy. As individuals, we get 5% more energy, too. The first Ursinian colony. Look at this. Beautiful. So our colony ship has gently touched down on top of a large, flattened mesa near the equator of Ragani. This location will serve well as the first landing site. And the rivers that flow in the canyon below provide easy access to fresh water. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Ursinian city on an alien world. Indeed a great day. And 60 engineering research because why not?
Special project complete.
So is this in our influence zone now? Can we actually build stuff? We can. Okay. So we're going to start building power ships first. Change my mind. Go to Zobir and don't build that. Instead, build a mining station here, followed by a mining station there. So as soon as your colony touches down, you get a little bit of influence. And now we have a little more power to work with. And that should tide us over, I think. We should be okay. I think that'll work. We're going to be a little tight, though, until this colony establishes and becomes self-sufficient. What the hell's this? Undead Empire is a military station here. What? There's a military station on an arid world. We're going to meet someone already? I've never met anyone this early. That's crazy. How are you doing? You're surveying Roman. All right. Well, we're going to have to survey this world and see. We may have to settle Davin. Well, we can't settle Davin because of those aliens. Yikes. Okay, so that's crazy. We have a very close empire. Hopefully it's not very strong. Because if it is, we are not in a great place. We went for very quick early expansion. We may have to start really worrying about infrastructure. Wow, Tiblik is a good system too. So Thrad's going to be waiting a little while until we actually do anything on that. Oh, it's paused. God damn. Yeah, I need to... Oh, it's one of the research. The diviners named the beings floating through the dark Tiyanki. We are to keep a respectful distance. Alright. Is this one of the things that finished? One of our situation logs? Yeah, I think it finished. The alpha aliens. Let's research the beta aliens real quick. And our influence borders increased a little bit, which is nice. So research coming along. Power plant still 16 months away. It's gonna be a little while. Okay, but that's scary that we already have is a military outpost here. That's relatively high tech. That makes me concerned. It's maybe so a couple of the empires here will have advanced early starts, and if they get really angry at us, they may just come around and kill us. And that would be really unfortunate. But sometimes the game is a lot of RNG. So, you know, you might get lucky or make it completely screwed.
System survey complete.
How much more time do we need for this? Your colonizing plan in 10 months. Okay, so that's fine. So even if we go down to 10 months, we'll down to 30 power, it will be fine. And then it'll jump back up. We'll be totally fine. So you're finished that one. Let's survey Sanhedon. Santidor? Santidar. Alright. Well, that's a little scary that we're going to be seeing an alien already. There we go. We have encountered some form of aliens in Groman, the Gamma aliens, the Groman over here. Okay. Proceed with caution, look like neutral, so not much to worry about.
Complete.
Finish service construction queue, so we're going to pause that for a sec. And get the surface reallocated a tad. 3 power, thank you. Nice, okay, good. So now we can actually do good stuff with that. And see, we're only losing -4 now, so we'll easily be okay on power. As soon as we build these power stations, it'll be even better off, so good. That all worked out. In the end. A little scary, but we're alright. But it looks like, yeah, there's a lot of arid worlds here, but it looks like there's another alien race here already. Damn, that's quick. That is very, very quick. Tilibik. Yeah, we've got one engineering area. Can't colonize, not habitable. It's tropical, but there should be a habitable world here. Yeah, there's a Gaia world here too. Gaia worlds are the best. I think, 100% habitability for everybody. So if we can get, there's potentially 2 colonies we can get in this system. That's going to be our next one for sure. So we can't really expand west here. And also probably good if there's going to be border friction with these guys. I paused again, damn it. I was wondering why nothing was happening. If there's going to be border friction with these guys, I will get better at this. It's a real-time game. I'm not used to that for strategy. I will improve. But yeah, that way if we don't expand this way, we'll at least have less border friction, and it'll be okay. Pretty wild. So what is this? Unidentified empire. So there's definitely an empire. There's definitely an AI. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. What's this? Mining station. So power is down to only -2. And that'll come up with the surplus. And then we'll start building more and more stuff everywhere. So that's off to a good start. Early planet. We even have a Gaia world here. 45% failure risk. No thank you. I will not do that right now. Leave that be for now. And we'll get our better scientists to do that. Our level 3 guy. How much would it take you to do this? 12%, yeah.
Complete.
So let me pause that for a sec. This ship with the big science dude, you're gonna go and do this anomaly after you're done. No, you shouldn't be moving. You should not be moving. I wanted you to... Damn it. No, finish Tlibic. Finish doing Tlibic. Survey the system, and then we'll worry about that later. No point to queue that up now. And we have research finished. Which research? Influence borders. Good. Clearing dangerous wildlife. This is actually really useful. And naval capacity. Both of these are very good. Galactic ambitions. Border range plus 20%. All these are so important. Let me get the border range. The naval capacity is gonna be important if we have a nasty empire next to us. But I don't see this one very often. Let's do that. It's gonna be expensive, but we have pretty good society bonuses, right? For our research? Yeah, 14%. We should be okay on that. But this is exciting. Oh, Zirk. We have an arid world on Zirk. Okay, so there's a lot of arid worlds we can colonize here. The problem is there's someone here already. And that's a little scary. It's just a military installation, but it could be claiming something. It could be... I have no idea what that is. Science Officer Sagler has leveled up and gained expertise industry trait. Oh! Cool. Good for him. Literally, good for him. And we have finished the construction, so let me take a look. So can we build anything else of true use here? To get more society research to kick that out. We're at 0 power base. How soon until we have an improved power plant? 6 months. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to go negative into power again for a little bit, because we're going to be getting a lot of power after that. And I would build another colony ship, but we're going to go completely bonkers if we do that. Yeah, there's not a lot of power in our early systems. Okay, why don't you go here and build me more research here? I just build the research stations. Just do it system-wide. Do it like that.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly here. So, alright. Let me finish surveying Tlibic. Leave it be. And we'll decide that in a second.
Research complete.
Research is done. So which research is this? Minerals. So we can do improved spaceport. Or mineral storage mining network 2. So more mining. Or buildable robot population. Let's go with the geothermal fracking. We're not going to be able to build much of a fleet yet. And level 1s we're still not even producing yet. At a relatively rapid rate. So something just jumped here. What just jumped here? Oh, the gamma aliens. Okay, that's fine. No problem. We still haven't met the...
Colony established.
So now we're back into +7 power. It happens when you have a colony. And Haban is not colonizable. But the fact that Tlibic is, and we can easily get this system, Gaia World, and control all this, it's amazing. Construction ship, why don't you also finish a jump point here, like I said, in Regani. Do a jump point right... Why can't we build a wormhole station out of the gravity well? There we go. After you do all your stuff, we're going to queue that gravity well up. We can jump even further. But that's going to be the next priority, I think. Now that we have some decent power income.
Complete.
And we're going to build more, then we're going to go to colony ships next. We got to get these good systems before they do. So you're done here. Do this anomaly first, then. This Alarig, the Migralog, yeah, do that. Research that one. There we go. How's our civilization? We have detected the presence of an alien civ on Faradex. They appear to be in the early space age. Oh, as evidenced by the many primitive satellites. Their nation states are on the path toward joining together in a global government. It's likely only a matter of time before they venture beyond their world and join the galactic community. We should consider building an observation post to study them. So this is actually very interesting. It's not actually a major empire. It's a minor empire. So what if we settle in that particular system? What would happen? Because it's not a major civ, but it's about to be. Why can we not settle in the arid world? So you can meet civs that are like in the Neolithic. You can meet civs that are in the industrial or the medieval era and stuff. But yeah, they're right here. Interesting. Hold on. Let's slow this down for a sec. Is this the only world here? Why can't we survey this? Why can't we settle here? Planet is an anomaly. In the Uthab. In the Uthab. Okay, so this is an actual empire here. It's our first encounter with an alien empire. It's creepy looking. Fair aliens, I bring greetings from the United Uthabulan Nations. We are a peaceful nation, justly ruled by our beloved queen, Maloon Gord. The first. We hope today will mark the beginning of an era of friendship. Yeah, me too, because I don't have time to kill you right now. Later, though. Sacred arms shall not waver. That seems a little... So we have spiritualist and individualist, or spiritualist and militarist. So that if these two together are sacred arms shall not waver. Individualist, militarist, we shall properly greet you in battle. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's say, may the spirits bring you to your goals. Let's be happy. The first alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. However, these particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to that of our own, indicating that we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. This changes everything. And on that note, I think I'll end our first foray into the world of Stellaris with our first encounter of sentient, sapient, intelligent life outside of our own solar system. Quite astounding, let me tell you what. In any case, I have been Urs. This has been Stellaris, and let me know again in the comments or in the thumbing particular side of the video if you enjoyed this particular series and if we want to see more. I really hope you do, because I'm having a blast with this, and I will see you all next time as we continue our galactic adventures. Here's hoping. See you all then. Till then.